All right, we're gonna just dive right into this. This is the Game Awards. We're gonna take a look at some of the nominees for the Game Awards before it happens tomorrow. We're gonna, I think I can still vote. Yeah, I can still vote, I think. We're gonna vote for who I want to win, and then I'm gonna also predict who's actually gonna win, and we will discuss some of the nominees. So let's take a look. All right, Game of the Year. Control. I did not play. It looked interesting. I didn't play it. Oh, I have to fucking sign in to vote? God damn it. Cut the video. God damn it. Okay, the Game Awards 2019 nominees. Let's go. We are signed in. We can vote. Game of the Year. Control. I didn't play it. I saw a gameplay of it. It looked interesting. I didn't try it though. Death Stranding. I tried it. And while I thought it was interesting, visually it looked really nice. It had some, nice appeal to it, but it's just fucking slow and boring gameplay. I can't. It's a chore to play that game. It's not a fun game. As a piece of art, it's really great, but as a game, it just... Kojima, you gotta chill the fuck out with some of these fucking systems. Just cut out a few systems. We don't need all these systems. Jesus fucking Christ, Kojima, I love you, but calm down. Resident Evil 2. Are we allowed to nominate Games of the Year for games that came out many, many years ago? I mean, I didn't play the original version of it. I don't know how different. I understand visually it's definitely different. I don't know if gameplay-wise if it's very different from the original. But should this be allowed? I mean, I liked it. I played the Resident Evil 2 remake. It was really good. Should it be up here with all these other games that actually did come out this year? I don't know. I don't really know. It feels kind of weird, champ, to me. Sekiro. I have it. I haven't played it, just like a lot of fucking games in my life. But I will play it at some point. I'm nervous to play it because I hear it's weeb Dark Souls, and Dark Souls is always kind of frustrating for me to get into. Smash Ultimate. I love it. It's good. It's really fucking good. It's got everything players of the series want, and people enjoy it. And it's just a fun game to play with a group of your friends. This, I haven't even seen all the other choices yet, but this is one of the top ones I think might win it. Well, The Outer Worlds might win it. I haven't played it myself yet, though, but I hear so many great things about it that, I will play it at some point. At this point, I don't know if I want to play it right now because you have to get it through the Epic Store, right? I don't know if I want to bother buying it through the Epic Store because I'll probably rather just wait until it's on Steam. Like, I don't feel like jumping over hoops to go play it. Like, I'll play it in the future, but it's not something I've been killing myself to... Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. It's not something that I've been really dying to go play. I feel fine waiting for it to come on Steam. I feel fine waiting for it, okay? That's how I feel about it. So, out of all these choices, I think the ones that deserve it are either Smash Ultimate or The Outer World. But that being said, I haven't played The Outer World, so I don't know if I should really say that. So my vote for who I would say should win myself, if I were actually voting, and in fact I am voting, would be Smash Ultimate. Now, what is actually going to win? Probably The Outer Worlds, but there's also a chance Death Stranding is going to win it, even though I kind of don't think it should. Because, I mean, we're talking Game of the Year here, and this was probably, gameplay-wise, the most annoying. I don't know, Kojima, you made a very interesting art piece. I don't know if you made an interesting game. It probably will win, though. It's had so much hype for years. It is competently made, just not the best designed, gameplay-wise. Action game. All right, we got Apex Legends. It's okay. It's an okay battle royale. I enjoyed it when everybody hive mind to it, and then I tired out of it like everybody else did. Astral Chain is kind of similar to Control in that I hear great things. It looked interesting, but I haven't played it myself yet, which is surprising since it is very anime. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This was pretty okay. It was Call of Duty brought back. It's better than the more recent Call of Duties that have come out. It's better than those. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it is still just Call of Duty, more of Call of Duty. I mean, you've played Call of Duty before. You've played them all, pretty much. But somehow it just had a better feel, like the old kind of Call of Duties, not like the newer ones. Yeah, I didn't play the campaign, though. I hear some mixed things about the campaign. Some people say it's really good. Some people say it's just more Captain Price doing more really gray stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll probably win. Well, let's see the rest of these. Devil May Cry 5. I've never played a Devil May Cry game in my life. but I hear I should. I hear many people tell me I should, and I probably will at some point. Gears 5, I sleep on the Gears series. I tried some Gears of War games in the Xbox 360 days, and I never cared for them whenever I tried one. I don't. Metro Exodus, never played a Metro game in my life. You know, now that I'm saying this, there's only 2 games on this list here for action games I've played. Modern Warfare and Apex Legends. So if I'm voting for who I think should win it for action game, probably going to be Apex Legends, just because Modern Warfare is just Modern Warfare as usual. I mean, it's nothing new to the COD franchise. Apex Legends, you could argue, isn't anything new to the Battle Royale franchise, but I mean, it's still something newer than a franchise that's been going on for almost a decade now, probably more. I think Apex Legends should win, and it probably will win, but given that Modern Warfare just came out, that might win, more likely, because, I don't know, votes might get skewed towards the newer game that came out. People might not vote for this because they think, oh, we don't play it anymore, it's probably a dead game, so they vote for Modern Warfare because it's new. Really, it's probably going to be Apex Legends or Modern Warfare. Action adventure game. Borderlands 3, I sleep on the Borderlands franchise. I sleep on it hard. No. Control, probably. I don't know. I didn't play it, so I don't know. Death Stranding. Ooh. Resident Evil 2, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Alright, so I've only played Death Stranding and Resident Evil 2 on this list. Now again, Resident Evil 2, I don't think should be in these nominees. It came out years ago. Death Stranding, okay. Again, it's a nice piece of art, Kojima. Gameplay-wise, I don't know. But we're in the category of action-adventure game. For the best action-adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. That could be a thing for this. I could definitely see that being a thing, but I would argue that a lot of the different mechanics it had going on with it that you could consider technically puzzle solving are really just frustrations and chores that Kojima gave you for $60. So I don't know if I'd vote for that. Technically, given that I've only played these 2, I really should vote for one or the other. And since I don't think this should even be eligible, I would vote for this one. I see a lot of people talking about Sekiro. Probably Sekiro maybe might win this. Borderlands 3 is probably what's going to win. Everybody else is probably going to vote for Borderlands 3. It's probably, Borderlands 3 is probably going to win. If Death Stranding wins, it's going to be weird for me, but it probably could as well, just because it's the big hype game that came out. Out of these 2 that came out, I have to vote for one. I don't think this should be eligible, so my vote would go to Death Stranding, even though I really don't think it should win it. I really don't, okay? But what's actually going to win is probably Borderlands 3 or Sekiro. All right, art direction. Now this is where I'll probably say Death Stranding has a big potential. Control is also up here. Okay. Control, Death Stranding, Gris. All right, now Gris looked nice. It looked pretty. It was a short game. It's the same kind of fucking game about depression and loneliness that we've played quite a few times. But it had some fun mechanics going on with it, but it's the same platformer depression game. Artsy depression game we played quite a few times by now. I mean, yeah, it was nice, but I don't know if I'd vote for it for just art direction alone. I don't know. Sayonara Wild Hearts. Never played it, never heard about it. I don't know. Sekiro. I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks nice. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I haven't seen much of it, so I don't really. Probably Death Stranding. I'm voting for Death Stranding, but it's probably going to win it too. Because despite the gameplay being kind of fucking boring and the story being really weird to people, it just looks beautiful. It's one of the nicest looking fucking games I've ever played in a long time. Audio design, Modern Warfare. No. As somebody who's played at least the PC port of Modern Warfare, fuck no. Do not vote for Modern Warfare. This is a game where as soon as you open it, Okay, you know how you can lower volumes here in this thing, and usually when you reopen the application later, the volume will stay at that volume you lowered it to? Yeah, the PC version of Modern Warfare doesn't give a shit what you set it to. It not only does it make it full, somehow the volume bar, when it's moving, it goes past this top amount. I've never seen that happen, but I can do that. And all of the kill streak sound effects are the loudest fucking things in the entire fucking world. And I think some of the audio balancing stuff that you could do, a lot of it was really wonky to like work with and get working the way that you want it to. And they purposely made, because of the cross-play, I imagine, because you can play with Xbox and PS4 players while on PC and all that, they purposely made all voice chats sound like they are on a cheap fucking $3 Xbox headset. Purposely, they filtered it so it would sound like that or whatever. It just sounds awful. It's supposed to be like, oh, it sounds like radios. No, it's just poor fucking quality audio. I fucking hate it. This is a terrible game to vote for audio design. No. Control, I don't know anything about the audio design for Control. Death Stranding had some good audio design stuff. I just wish I could have more control with when I could get music to play in that game more, because it had the nice feature where some songs you'd unlock and would play while you're walking around the world. You'd be like climbing a mountain and all of a sudden you'd trigger a certain song to play and it would fit the mood really well. But a lot of the time it's just quiet walking, dead silent walking. It just feels kind of empty. So I don't know. It's definitely a contender with some of the parts of it. PS5, don't know anything about the audio. Resident Evil 2, I don't think this should be eligible. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, it's probably got some good audio design. I haven't played it, so I can't vote for it myself, but I'd imagine it probably has some good stuff. I mean, so for me, I've only played Modern Warfare. No, don't vote for this for audio design. Death Stranding and Resident Evil 2. So Death Stranding is going to get it from me, and we're going to sleep on Modern Warfare forever. Okay, now what's actually going to win it might be Death Stranding, it might be Sekiro. For now, I'm going to say it's probably going to be Death Stranding or Sekiro that wins it. Community support. Okay, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Okay, so you have Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Alright, Fortnite's probably going to win it. Let's just be real here. Fortnite's probably going to win it. I haven't played Fortnite since the new stuff. All I know is it's still huge. So it's probably going to win this still. I don't know a lot of what Apex Legends is doing specifically. I never gave a shit about Destiny. Never. I've tried Destiny 1, and I didn't really care. And I didn't give a shit about trying Destiny 2. Final Fantasy XIV, I've played Realm Reborn, and this is a Realm Reborn, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Realm Reborn. I don't give a shit about their community support stuff. It has the Final Fantasy XIV. I liked Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't care about like a lot of their updates and expansions and stuff for that game. I don't know. It just didn't feel like something I could get really into all the time. But community support wise, I don't know anything about their community support stuff. And their DLCs and events and stuff I don't care for, so if I'm voting, it's not gonna be that. Rainbow Six Siege, I've never played. I see a lot of other people I know playing it. Seems like another possibly cooler Counter-Strike. I haven't tried it yet, and I don't know if I ever will give enough of a shit to try. So I'd vote for Fortnite, and it's probably going to be Fortnite, because I know they do a lot of changes people like, and a lot of their changes sometimes I like. Content Creator of the Year, I'm probably not going to know any of these people. Let's look. Courage, Dr. Lupo, Ewok, Refg, and Shroud. Shroud is literally the only name I recognize here. I'm sorry, I just don't know any of these other people. I only recognize the name Shroud, and I think I've only ever watched, like, some content of him ever, when he was like talking to Destiny or something. I don't think I've ever seen an actual Shroud anything other than that. It might be Shroud just because it's a name so big that even I recognize that he's probably gonna win it. Esports coach, I sleep on esports entirely. Do I have to vote? All right, well, let's look at the esports. CSGO, League of Legends, League of Legends, League of Legends, Dota 2, CSGO. Okay, let's do this process of elimination. Okay, I don't give a shit about Dota 2. Get rid of Dota 2, all right? Fuck you, Dota 2 nerd, okay? You got League and you got CSGO. No. Probably no CSGO memes. Probably no CSGO memes. Probably League memes, okay? Probably League memes. All right, so you got Team Liquid, G2 Esports, and SK Telecom. I don't know. This guy's got headphones. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks like he's got serious business going on. He looks like a coach. This guy looks like a fucking salary man going to pick up his monthly paycheck for his paperwork he's done. This guy looks like a coach. This guy looks like a player, not a coach. Let's vote for him. We vote for Nuri Jang. Team Liquid guy. We vote for Team Liquid guy. Esports events. I sleep. Do I have to vote? Overwatch League. Trash. Evo. Possibly. Fortnite, possibly. Katowice, I sleep. League Championship, no. International 2019, no. So it's probably gonna be Fortnite or Evo. I would vote for Evo because I think fighting games are much cooler to watch than Fortnite shit. Probably Fortnite might win. I'll go with Evo for my vote. Esports Game of the Year. Okay. All right, so you got Counter-Strike, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Overwatch. Let's get rid of Dota 2. No one gives a shit, okay? I don't care if you're one of the 3 nerds that watches my channel that gives a shit about Dota 2. Fuck Dota 2. I don't give a shit. Counter-Strike, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. I don't give a shit about Fortnite for esports. I don't. But League, Overwatch, and CSGO are all, like, huge esports that I would be willing to watch and be invested in. I like Overwatch, but balancing changes and the meta changes and all the shit Blizzard has to do just for the esports to be interesting and giving less of a shit about the rest of the game. And some of the Overwatch I watch is just a lot of crowd control and you can barely see what the fuck is going on the screen. League, you can tell what's going on all the time. League, it can be kind of long games, but you can see what's going on. And I feel like a lot of League esports probably get lost from early game mistakes though, and you're locked in with that game for a long time already. Whereas CSGO, the same thing could happen with economy, but it feels a little different in that you aren't completely fucked. It's still more based on your skill as well. So I don't know. I like Overwatch as a game I would play more than these other two probably. But as an esport to watch, probably CSGO would be more interesting for me. Probably CSGO. So I'll vote for CSGO. Esport host. Oh God. I know none of these people. I just don't know any of these people. I don't know. Can I skip this? I really don't know how to even evaluate this. This guy's face looks awkward. Let's see who's more photogenic, okay? I don't know. Let's vote for Yu Shuang, however you say your name. We'll vote for her. Esports player. You got Fortnite, League, CSGO, Overwatch. Notice I called them by game they play because I don't know any of these fucking people. Sinatra's probably the only one whose name I recognize. I recognize the name. That's pretty much it. And, I mean, that's why I'm inclined to vote for him, I guess. He's the only name I recognize. I don't know anything about these players, though. I don't know anything about them. Oh, I watched the documentary about League. I heard he's like, Faker's like one of the top League players from that documentary, but I don't know if that's still true. Maybe if I had realized that his name said Faker there, I probably would have voted for him instead, but we'll go with Sinatra. Esports team. Why is there so many fucking votes for esports? I give no shits for esports. Okay. No Dota. Get the fuck out of here, Dota cucks. Let's go with Owl. Family game. All right, finally back to games. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck gives a shit about esports? For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. You have Luigi's Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Yoshi's Crafted World. So, if I'm going just based on all the games listed here, what I think is the best game, it'd be Smash Ultimate, I would think. Now, just to clarify as well, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 3, haven't played Ring Fit Adventure, I played Super Mario Maker 2, I played Smash Ultimate, I didn't play Yoshi's Crafted World. So I have only played these two. So technically, if I'm voting, it's only between these two. If I'm voting based on what I think is the best game of all these, it's Ultimate. But if I'm voting for what's the best family game, as in, like, I guess a game that you would play with maybe, like, your sibling or your parents or something, or you're just chilling with the fam at, like, a Christmas party, you want to have some fun, maybe it'd be Super Mario Maker 2. It'd still be a toss-up between Super Mario Maker 2 and Smash Ultimate. I don't know, but I'm voting for Smash Ultimate. But it's probably one or the other. Probably Ultimate's gonna win it. Fighting game, you have Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, gross, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I've only played Jump Force and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I haven't played anything else here. And Jump Force is fucking trash. I played it. It's trash. I'd vote for Smash Bros. Ultimate. What's actually going to win is probably also Smash Bros. Ultimate, although Mortal Kombat 11 might have another competition thing for it. Dead or Alive and Samurai Showdown, I don't know if they're big enough. If I'm going based on what everybody else is probably going to vote for, everybody's going to vote for fucking Ultimate. Ultimate's going to win this. Fresh indie game presented by Subway. Thank you, Subway. Okay. Recognizing a new independent studio that released its first game in 2019. So you have Disco Elysium, Gris, My Friend Pedro, Outer Worlds, Mobius Digital, Slay the Spire, Mega Crit, and House, Untitled Goose Game. Okay, Untitled Goose Game, very fun. Outer Worlds, I hear great things. Haven't played myself. Gris I played. All right, let's get this out of the way. I played Gris. I played My Friend Pedro. I watched friends of mine play through all of Untitled Goose Game. I have not played it myself, but I watched friends of mine play through it. I did not play Disco Elysium. I know nothing about Disco Elysium. Slay the Spire, I've seen some people play it. It just doesn't. It looks fucking boring to me. It doesn't look like my thing at all. Outer Wilds, Outer Worlds. Fuck, I feel like everybody in the world has made this mistake. No, just me. Just me. I was looking at this thinking it was Outer Worlds, and then I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, that's not their first game that they've made. But this is a different game entirely, Outer Wilds. I know little to nothing about this, except I kept confusing it with Outer Worlds for most of this year. So I don't know anything about this game. Sorry about that, I'll take that back. Everything else I've said before, probably disregarded. My Friend Pedro or Untitled Goose Game, my vote would go to. Gris, again, it looked nice, and the gameplay had some cool platform stuff going on, but it's just the same depressing, artsy platformer we've played time and time again. I'm gonna go for My Friend Pedro, but I wouldn't be surprised for, I'll say My Friend Pedro for both my vote and for what's probably going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Untitled Goose Game somehow wins it. I wouldn't be surprised. Game direction. Okay. Award for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Control, don't know anything about with it. Death Stranding, I do know that it is a very visually pleasing game, but the gameplay design is kind of... but overall, direction-wise, it's good. It's real good. It's quality. It's just, I don't know, does game direction also entail the design of the gameplay and the systems? Because I would kind of be like, I don't know about. I mean, out of all these games, I only really have played Death Stranding and Resident Evil 2, so Death Stranding would win it with my vote. But what's actually going to win? Sekiro probably. Sekiro could, but Death Stranding's probably actually going to win this too. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. You got Concrete Genie, Gris, Kind Words, Life is Strange 2, and Sea of Solitude. I've only played Gris out of all these, so that would be the only one that gets my vote. Life is Strange 2, I don't know. Life is Strange 1 was like, okay. I played fucking Captain Spirit or whatever. It was alright. Life is Strange 2 is probably more of the same with Life is Strange 1. I haven't played it, so take that with whatever you want. All I know is the only one I played here is Gris. So I vote for Griff's, but probably Life is Strange 2 is actually going to win it because it's the only one here that is pretty fucking popular. Independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Baba Is You, Disco Elysium, Katana Zero. I've never heard of this game, but that sounds like an awesome game title, and it looks like an awesome fucking cover. And it looks and sounds like a game I would definitely want to try out without even knowing anything about the game. Because yes, I'm a massive weeb, and you can hook me with just a weeb-sounding name that also sounds cool and interesting cover art. That's all you need to get me. Outer Wilds, Goose Game though. Ooh, Goose Game is probably good. I mean, I'm voting for Goose Game for it. Goose Game is probably gonna win it as well. But I haven't played Outer Wilds or Disco Elysium, but those are pretty popular as well, so it could be those that win it. But I'm voting for Goose Game, and it probably will be Goose Game. It's probably most likely going to be Goose Game. Mobile games: Call of Duty Mobile, Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky, Children of the Light, What the Golf. I don't know any of these games. I don't want to vote for Call of Duty Mobile. I just don't. It's probably going to win. I don't want to vote for it, though, just to spite Call of Duty Mobile. Okay. I don't know what to vote for here. Sayonara Wild Hearts. It's got a weeb title. I'm a weeb. We discussed this. Multiplayer game. You got Apex Legends, Borderlands 3, Modern Warfare, Tetris 99, and Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Very weird seeing 4 shooters and Tetris. It almost kind of feels like Tetris is going to win this because it feels so outlandish. Like, I just see a bunch of shooters and then Tetris. I love Tetris, by the way. I've played, I didn't play The Division 2, I played The Division 1. The Division 2 doesn't look like I give a shit, okay? Modern Warfare and Apex Legends. I didn't play Borderlands 3, but I know if I'm choosing between Modern Warfare, Apex Legends, and Tetris 99, I fucking love Tetris 99. Tetris 99 is, in the era of Battle Royales coming out, and you're getting tired of shooter Battle Royales coming, nobody fucking expected Tetris Battle Royale. Who the fuck expected Tetris Battle Royale? And for it to be really fucking good and fun. I don't know, it's fucking amazing. So I vote for it. I hope it actually wins. Will it actually win? Probably. Either that or Modern Warfare, because that just came out. But it feels like when people see this list for shooters and Tetris, I feel like a lot of people are going to end up gravitating towards Tetris. Narrative: A Plague Tale, Innocence, Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, The Outer Worlds. Okay. It's probably going to be, well, for my vote, I've only played Death Stranding here, so I'd have to vote for Death Stranding. But out of everything else, probably, Death Stranding or The Outer Worlds will probably win it. Control, again, seems like a big title. It's got nominated for a lot of stuff. Maybe it'll win one of them. I can't really vote for something I haven't played, right? Especially if I haven't seen anything about it, so I don't know. I think The Outer Worlds might pull this out over Death Stranding, but I also feel like there was so much hype over Death Stranding that it's kind of impossible at this point for this to not win as many awards as it's been nominated for. Kind of feels like that at this point. Ongoing game. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Okay, so is this different from the earlier vote about community support? Alright, so this is literally all the same nominees for it, though? It is. It's all the same it's the same vote. What? It's the same fucking vote. Twice. What is the point? Okay, well, seems like it's the same fucking thing we're voting for. Fortnite's gonna do it. We already discussed this. Fortnite. Performance. You got Ashley Birch, The Outer Worlds, Courtney Hope, Control, Laura Bailey, Gears 5, Mad Mikkelsen, Death Stranding, Matthew Peretta, Control, Norman Reedus, Death Stranding. They're in the game. It's going to be hard for people to not vote for these, between these two. And really, it's going to be Sam Porter. Norman Reedus is going to win it. So, I mean, sorry, you did well, I'm sure, but you had a game come out in the same year as Death Stranding. Sorry, you weren't gonna win it this year. Sorry to tell you, that's just a fact. Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy XIV, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster World, Iceborne, or Monster Hunter World Iceborne. My bad. Sorry, Monster Hunter fans are furious right now at my saying of the title wrong. The Outer Worlds, I've played Final Fantasy XIV and Kingdom Hearts 3. And if I'm voting role-playing, Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of RPG stuff to it that I like, but it's also the same MMO shit that every other MMO in the world has. Kingdom Hearts 3, though, I'd have to go for it, I guess. Although I don't really know if I care much about some of its RPG elements itself. What I love the most about Kingdom Hearts 3, what I love the most about Kingdom Hearts 3 is a lot of its animation and visuals. The story has always confused me and probably always will. But it visually looked really nice. And the animations were fucking just luxury animations. As I heard Jim Sterling describe them. It's the perfect way to describe them, too. They're just... they did a lot in the Unreal Engine with that. And we're probably going to see a lot of really great stuff come out of Unreal Engine projects from AAA studios in the future. What's actually going to win? Probably also Kingdom Hearts. Oh no, I forgot the Outer Worlds is there. So the Outer Worlds will probably win. It could be a close race between the Outer Worlds and Kingdom Hearts 3. It could be a very close race. Really though, if we're... Oh no, I'm sorry. Because it's RPG in general, Outer Worlds would definitely win. Outer Worlds seems like a way more roleplay game oriented game than Kingdom Hearts 3, which has RPG elements but feels more like a story action adventure meme. Score and music. Cadence of Hyrule, Death Stranding, Devil May Cry 5, Kingdom Hearts 3, Sayonara Wild Hearts. Okay, let's discuss the games I have played. Death Stranding and Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't fucking care for the music. I especially don't care for the fucking weird Skrillex opening they have now. Why did we have Skrillex in the opening for this shit? But even that aside, the music didn't really... The music of this Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't going to stick with me forever. I mean, a lot of it is mostly just Disney-esque music that, I don't know, probably is fine, but just music that stuck with me. Death Stranding. It's mostly just all of the discography of, Low Roar, I think? Low Roar. But, you know, that discography sounds really good. A lot of the music, other music they've added has been pretty good. And not only that, when they actually happen, and the score that happens for like the cutscenes and stuff too. When the music is triggered, when the scores happen, the scores that happen in the cutscenes are really, really good with the story stuff. It's really fucking good. Now, for all of these, I don't know anything about them, but I don't know. I can't really see anything but Death Stranding winning it, mostly because I don't know the music and score of these other games. So... Sports and racing. I fucking sleep. Crash Team Racing, Dirt Rally, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. What the fuck is this, Konami? F1 2019. Who the fuck cares? FIFA 20. I give zero fucks about FIFA. Holy Crash Team Racing. I don't even play any of these games, but strategy game. All right, you got Age of Wonders, Planetfall, and Anno 1800. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Total War 3 Kingdoms, Tropico 6, Wargrove. I don't know most of these games, but I did play Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and it seems like a pretty decent strategy game. It's probably going to win it. VR and AR, you have Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky. Okay, buddy. Okay, dude. Trover Saves the Universe. I'm going to vote Beat Saber, and it's probably going to win, too. Probably going to win. God, I hope No Man's Sky doesn't win. And I guess that's it. That's the vote. That's it. Okay. That's the whole vote. So there you go. There was my Game Awards nominees and potential memes. So let's wait until tomorrow and we'll see what happens with all of that. Thank you everybody for watching and listening to my ramblings for however long this video ends up being cut down to. And I will talk to you all later.
Since I was a young man, I've had this plan to stay in Japan as some type of ninja picture. Living like a Christian scripture differ.